Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 50 of The Rock. I am the Custard Prophet, of course, and thank you very much for coming along. So this is a rather special episode. It's the third time we've made it to the Rock Cup final. We've won one, we've lost one, and this is a real tricky one. But let's see how we got on in the meantime. So as you can see, we finished fourth. You knew that was going to happen anyway. The surprising situation is that Lynx have jumped off the bottom and Glacier Mints have gone down, and that was because Lynx beat us at home. Reason being, you can see it up there actually. The reason being, we had, as you can see here, we had more chances. It was a reasonably close game. We had a couple of chances, and unfortunately, Damien had his ultimate screw up in goal right at the end of the game and gave him a goal. I think he might have been under the pay of somebody there, but anyway, it was an okay game. We rested a bunch of people. Chrissy Mason had an absolute storming game, and the goal was from Reynolds. But as you can see, the back line looks very, very different. We had McGivney playing. We put Matty Mason into the pressing forward role. We had Wyan in. We brought on Bakara. Beadle got his debut, and Macias gone off in the came on at the end. So we had chances. Matty Mason actually scored a goal. It was disallowed, so I wasn't too disappointed. Lynx certainly have picked up, and they, if anything, probably deserve to have got out that. So they're in the playoffs, the relegation playoffs, but we are playing Europa FC in the final. And as you can see, they've got a couple of injuries, which is not a suspension. Jake Jervis, who looks very, very good, and Lewis Reed, who also looks very good. So both of those players are out, thank God for that, but they're bringing in people, for example, John Gallagher, who just looks infinitely better than anything that has ever walked in the Hound Dogs changing room. But I think we're making inroads now. I think we're getting better, we're improving all the time, and the squad is definitely it's definitely massively upgraded on what it was. With the old guard leaving, we're bringing in the new guard, new names coming in, we're doing okay. I'm really starting to see the progress. It was a bit slow and steady, but I think this season has looked a much better thing than last season. So let us get into the final. This is the team we're going with. It's a tried and tested team. We've got Damien in goal. We've got Morris, Packer and Busto as the three centre-backs. Because we're playing a good team, we're playing the three centre-backs. Crisp on the right, and we're going with Akrif on the left, who, despite his stats, let's have a look at those stats, because that's the wrong button. Let's look at those stats. I mean, he's fast. The one thing he is fast, and maybe that's helping him, but nothing else. He's got okay tackling. Nothing else is any good down there, but he's still doing the business. And then in midfield, got Mason El Huabi. We've got another player coming in, as I said, Pike, who's going to definitely feature in that position. And then we've got Smullen, Reynolds, and Macias continues in that pressing forward role, but we have Matty Mason on the bench. The bench looks like this. We've got Oton, PG Tips, Wyan, McGivney, who played in the last game, Akris, Monorel and Matty Mason, and that I think gives us all the options across the pitch that we might want. If we want to put a defensive midfielder on, we can do that. If we want to put a number 10 sort of roll on, we can do that. The only thing we can't do is play someone on the wing. Should we think about that? No, screw it. This is what we're going with. This has worked brilliantly. I'm a bit disappointed that we lost against Lynx, but we can't win them all. Has Macias gone bald? Was he always bald? In the comments, was he always bald? I don't know. I can't remember him looking that dopey and that bald. Maybe he's shaved his head. Maybe that's what's happened. He's had a shock. It's going to be a good match between two capable sides, and any victory is going to be well earned. Yeah. is what we'll go with. Oh, 2 questions. Jesus. How much of a boost is Lewis Reed's absence in your chance of winning? I would say it is quite a big boost. Yeah, I think that's about right. It's going to help, but not as much as we hope. Right. What should we going to say? Before I've actually decided, we'll get creative. I hadn't even got to the point of saying get creative, and they'd already had their first chance. But it's wide. It's wide. So they've got DeBar, Tortilla, Hernandez is playing. They look like they've changed it up a bit. John Gallagher's playing. They've changed the formation actually from their last game. So they're making the most of the changes that they've had that have been enforced on them. I worry. I mean, this is going to be really, really tricky. You're going to have to get a bit lucky here, I think. Like that. Exactly like that. But come on, guys. We've got those central defenders. I want the ball over the top to our guys. They've had 3 shots, and I've had 4 shots. We've seen 3 of them, which kind of shows they're in ominous form, but they haven't scored yet, which is nice. Another chance, which looks like from them. But we know if we get the ball, we can play it over the top. We can cause some trouble. Not that we've proved anything like that today. Tortilla, is he going to dip it in guacamole? It's offside. Surely it's offside. Come on, it's offside. Thank God for that. We are living on the seats of our pants, if that's an expression. I think it is. Today it's an expression. Oh, he's way offside. I mean, yeah. We had a shot. Hold the phones, we've had a shot. They've hit the bar, I think twice. They've had the ball in the back of the net. But we've survived that. And we're the only ones to have it on target. So if anything, I think that means we're the better side. Look at us coming back into this game like foxes dancing round a hen house. We are. Oh, look at us go. The chances have disappeared. As long as we don't get anyone sent off, this is fine at the minute. We'll take it. I'd love to see a highlight though. I think we all would, for us. You know, to give us a bit of hope. We played so well against them in the last game. I mean, I don't know if they might have just dropped all their stars, and we played a youth team, but I didn't check in reality. So it's a first half, and despite them having all the chances, we're still 1-0 up. No, we're not. We're not 1-0 up. No. We're 0-0. We're not changing it because I don't see a need to change it at the minute. Dear me. I mean, there is always the option to go a little bit more attacking, but I just wonder whether the balls over the top just aren't working. Whether we just maybe we do that. We swap let's just try that. Just swap the front 2 around, see if that makes a difference. We're going up against different defenders, they'll be running off different people. Maybe that's what it takes. I know they normally play on those sides, but we'll see. We'll see what that does. Oh, Picard. He's left the Enterprise somewhere. Oh, just wide again. Parked just behind the stadium, I imagine. Right, I think we're going to have to do something here because we're really not doing much. But what do you do in a situation like this? Do you bring on... Because Macias is not all that, really. He's fast. He's got good free kicks. Do we leave him on because he's got good free kicks? And he's a team player. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to take off Acris. I'm going to bring on PG Tips. I'm going to put the wing backs on automatic. I know it's a slightly more defensive thought, and we'll play Packer as a stopper. He plays a little bit better there. And that pushes him a little bit higher up, so you can kind of maybe pick off some of those balls. I don't know. I think Macias has got it. I mean, we haven't seen anything from us really, have we? It's gone in. It's gone in. We've got to do something here. I mean, we've done bugger all game. We're gonna go like that. Matty Mason has got a goal in him, and I'm sorry, it's been such a crap game of football from us. I mean, if you're a Europa fan, I mean, there might be some Europa fans watching. We'll proceed with it. This has been fantastic for you. We're going to go attacking as well, which is blindly stupid, but we'll go with that. It's not happening, is it? It's not happening, my friends. It's not happening. We've taken off Packer. Yeah, we're taking off Packer. We're going to put Monorail on. We're going to play Monorail as the shadow striker. We're going to play... Are we going to go back? No, we're going to go back to the pressing forward. You can kind of play it. We'll put Smullen a little bit further forward as an advance forward, and we'll just, we're mixing it up. We're going crazy. We're not changing the tactics because it bloody works. Are we going to see a chance? We're going to see a chance. Very attacking. Come on. We're not seeing a bloody chance, are we? Right, what do we do? What do we do? We got nothing really to do. I can't make any more substitutes, but I'm trying anyway. They're not letting me. Right, well. Right, Picard. He's got the ball. And Damien catches it. I think this is it. We've been beaten. I think is the term. Our long ball tactics for once have let us down. And we've lost 1-0. But the silver lining of the turd that was that game is that, the silver turd. Yeah. I mean, that still wouldn't be a pretty looking thing, but the silver lining is that we have qualified for Europe and we've got a very, very good midfielder on the way. So that's good. Let us stick around for the awards. Let's just... so we've qualified for the Europa Cup. Where does it say where we come in? Right, we'll come back when it makes sense. Right then, so end of season awards. So in terms of the best 11, we've had 5 players inducted into the best ever 11. Monorail was the main man. Matty Mason, Seb Morris, Darren Doherty and Carl Packer, which is just a bizarre set of people. All those going on the bench. So yeah, fair enough. Crisp, well, I don't know. Is that what you'd have thought? I think there might have been better in there. I thought the central midfielders were excellent. I thought Reynolds and Smullen were excellent. Crisp is a little bit of a surprise, if you want my opinion. Carl Packer on a free, he was all right. Yeah, take him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit underwhelmed by that, but good for him. Good for him. It was a good season. It was a good season. There was that game, which was truly, a lot of the times it says moment to forget. It's all right. This one was one to forget. We didn't play well. 30 players used. Nice. Right, and what are we going to try and do next season? We're not going to win the title. Top half position. I think that's doable again, but we'll secretly try to be going for Europe again. I think what I'd like to do is break into that top 3, is to try and get that 3rd spot. Right, okay, well, there we go. The squad goes on holiday, which is fantastic. I think it was a really really good season. Slightly disappointing end to it, but we still know that we've qualified for Europe. So we normally come in. Yeah, we last season we didn't have to pre-qualify, did we? So we got to the qualifiers and didn't have to play in the preliminary rounds, which was quite nice. So hopefully that happens again. We've got a bit of a pedigree now in Europe in that we have won some games, which is nice. So this is episode 50, over and out. What I will say is probably episode 51, so the next installment is probably going to now be on Monday. I'm not sure if I've got time to record one for tomorrow, so I'm going to probably leave it till Monday, and we won't have anything out tomorrow unless I'll just chuck a Tennis Elbow Manager one out or something like that. If you've not checked that out, go and check it out. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. It really, really helps. Share it around as well. Follow me on Twitter. I rarely say that, but do. Custard Profit on Twitter as well. So go and find me, or just click on my main page and you can find the link there. But if you enjoyed the episode, as I say, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, this is your first episode, hit that subscribe button. Go back, check out some of the other stuff. I've got a very cool series, the FM Creator Showcase, where we're looking at small creators, which I think is a really nice idea. It's been moderately well supported, the first episode, so go and check that out. And thanks for coming along, and I'll see you next time for the next season. I can't remember, was that 5? Season 5 we're starting? I think so. Okay, I will see you on Monday. Cheers, bye.